Ho ho ho! Hello guys, welcome to a new episode, Christmas edition. I hope you really enjoy what I'm going to show you next.
So I don't know about you guys, but it's early December and I am not ready for Christmas yet. I haven't finished making my gifts yet, and you might be like me. So I want to show you in this little video all the junk journals I've made since I started about 3 years ago. Hopefully I can help you make some gifts. That would be really cool. I really hope you like them. They're all available on Etsy, and I'll put all the details in the description below with the links to the super detailed flip throughs as well.
For starters, I'm going to go with Christmas, of course. So these are 2 journals I made for Christmas last year. So they're 80 pages, there's 3 signatures, they're pretty decorated. So they're 100 euros each. That's $114. There's even like little embroideries and a lot of decorations. I mean, it's pretty, really decorated. Of course, there's the whole tutorial online that you can go and see. And there's 2 of them, and my favorite part is the bag. I love the bag. I had so much fun making it. I don't know what you guys think. And this is the second one. Again, really nicely decorated. There's loads of cards like this, a bit everywhere. Lots and lots of things inside. I really had a blast decorating this junk journal. And this one is the same. It's 80 pages, 3 signatures, all hidden spine. And it's available in my Etsy store. So again, all the links are in the description below. The next ones I want to show you guys, these are my Flower Fairies journals. These I made 8. These 5 are all that are left. So we have a couple different themes. We have Flower Fairies of the Trees, which is not decorated at all, but there's a lot of pockets. There's 100 pages, and there's 6 signatures, as you can see. And I added a whole kit of things to decorate your journal with, so you can buy this journal with or without the kit, as you want. And there's plenty of pockets and plenty of pages to decorate. Then there's Flower Fairies of the Spring. And each of these, except for one, are all 50 euros or $63.12. And there's free delivery, it's included. So here is the journal with all the pages. It's the same amount of pages in each journal. I've used a lot, of course, I've used images from the Flower Fairies. And there's detailed flip throughs of all these journals. Then we have a more Christmassy one with a very green and blue color palette. Like this. And of course, there's the kit that goes with it. And you have, for example, some images like these from books. And there's the entire kit available if you want. Then we have this one, which is about holly, with a more red, green, natural colors. I've always have this little baby picture that I thought was pretty cute. So we stay in the reds and the browns, as I mentioned. And the little kit here with a little card. And Flower Fairies of the Winter is the last one. And this one, I've already started decorating it a little bit. Not too much, so it's only 70 euros. And that is $91.81. And since I've started decorating it a little bit, I've used the actual kit. So the kit is a little bit smaller because I've used it to decorate the journal. But if you want more things, you can always ask me. That's absolutely no problem. Afterwards, I have this beautiful forest junk journal. It's not decorated at all, but it has 100 pages and 4 signatures. So there's plenty of spaces to decorate. I've used my own digital kit, which is here, and it's also available on Etsy if you're interested, and a lot of vintage papers like this one. So this is 70 euros. It's $103.28. So it's a conversion rate. I can't really do anything about the 0.28. And of course, there's free delivery. I have 2 of these, but one of them is in a shop. But if you want it, I will go and get it. That's no problem. Then these are probably the earliest journals I've made. So it was at the very beginning. I made 5, I think. I have only these 2 left. They're 150 euros. So that's $114. They're very decorated. I have a lot of little tags everywhere, lots of decorations, and lots of places for you to decorate as well. I've made this watercolor that I sew in with my machine, and then you have lots of little of pages inside where you can write down whatever you want and keep on decorating. There's a lot of vintage pages in this journal as well, from really, really old books. I really like this journal. It's one of my first, so it was really fun to make. It's when I kind of discovered all of this with all the hidden places to put pockets and stuff, so I really enjoyed this. And then you close it like this, and here you have a little leaf, metal leaf, and there's a little dangle. I really like it when there's a dangle. The second one is always the same. I usually do like series, so it's the same 44 pages with only 1 signature, and there's all these pockets, again, lots of them, the same watercolor. This is some eco-dyed paper that I made myself. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I love this. So pretty. Lots of tags, lots of hidden pockets, and more tags everywhere. So these 2 are available in my Etsy store, and they're all 150 euros or $114. And the next one is a bit of a handful. So it's absolutely huge. This is all a vintage textile that I got from a house, and it's all full of real stuff, and I even put like the names. So this is my whole botanist lab book, like a cabinet of curiosities, and it's made out of cardboard. I did a whole tutorial on how to make this. It was really, really fun. But of course, it took me so long. I mean, I spent so long on this journal that this is 400 euros or $516.41. And of course, the delivery is included. But it did take me like a really, really long time. And I believe this is silk. So yeah, I went all in this journal. You've got the first part, which is more of a lab book part with lots of pockets, lots of things that move around, and, you know, things hidden where you can keep on decorating. I've also added things inside. There's a couple of loaded pockets. You can see all that in my detailed flip through. And then we have a little journaling section, which is 100 pages. They're all different, like I like to do. There's a lot of very nature pages. And this is all for you to just decorate and write in. And of course, at the end, we have one page. So these I made two. This is the last one that I have. Of course, if you wanted one made, you know, with a different theme or anything, I do make custom orders. So don't hesitate to send me a message or write down in the comments. Then we have this gorgeous one that I really like. So this is not from trash. Most of what I make is upcycling. This, however, is Fimo and a mold, and I just painted it and made everything myself on top of a already made notebook. So this is only 30 euros, $57.38, and it's got a lot of pages. I think it's 250 or something like this. And you have my signature and this elastic to close it. And it's a little bit heavier than a usual journal because of this that I added here. And it's really, really cool. I love it. So these I had two. I only have this one left. Then this is a Nautilus. It's the only one left from my ocean series. So if you like it, there's only one left. And it's actually my favorite, so I'm really surprised that it didn't go. I made all this myself. It's looking like it's rusty, but it's actually just cardboard, and same here. I had so much fun. There is, of course, a little dangle with a little bottle and some tiny, tiny little shellfish inside. And some more dangling over here. You open it through here, and this is where it's just so beautiful. This series, I think I made like 8, and I painted all the pages. They're all entirely blue. This is my favorite journal ever. I haven't made one like this because it did take me a really, really long time. I did put a whole tutorial on how I dyed the pages, how I made all of these little, everything in this journal, like this, for instance. I wrote it down. You have videos of everything. And yeah, this is my favorite. And of course, also, there's digital kit with all the images, and these are the labels that I made for this journal. They're all available in my Etsy store as well with these images. And these are my labels that I made with lots of definitions and words and, you know, little writings like this. And yeah, I had so much fun. So this is Nautilus. And this is, because I spent so long on it, it's 350 euros or $263.94. Then still in the ocean section, this is Thalassophile that I love. I hand embroidered this cover myself. And this is a lap book. So there's lots of pockets everywhere, and there's a lot also of embroidery and cross-stitching everywhere. And you can find lots of little pockets hidden a little bit everywhere again. Again, this is an embroidery, more pockets everywhere. And we have quite a few pages where you can write on. And I love the paper that I used. It's from Craft Consortium. And again, the detailed video is available in my YouTube channel, where I just show everything that's in this journal properly, like taking the time. But I have so many journals to show you, I want to go a bit fast. I made 2 of these journals. I only have 1 left. And again, it's available in my Etsy store. Then we have my little pastel Kawai collection. I loved making these. I wanted to make some really, really cute, simple and quite affordable junk journals. So I made these, and I made these beautiful tie-dye to make all the covers. So I used it at the back, and I did really want to do a little bit of kawaii characters on the top. So whenever there's like stitching and something, it's a little bit more expensive because I spent quite a bit of time on them, especially this one. And then there's some where there's nothing, and you can add something if you want. And these ones are a bit cheaper. Let me show you. So the first one is my frog kawaii. This one is 60 euros, $91. And there's a lot of loaded pockets, and it's not decorated at all. And there's 50 pages. Then we have my sun one, which is the same price. And again, the pockets are loaded. The pages are not decorated. And it's all very pastel colors. Then this is my Waves Junk Journal. This one is 60 euros and it's $91. I hand sew all the little beads here in the cover. And you have little beads here at the bottom of every single one. Then this is my rainbow one. Again, same price, 60 euros, so $91. All loaded pockets for you to use and decorate your journal. And then this one is plain, completely plain. This one is 50 euros. Really simple, all loaded. This is pretty much the same. So this one I call like pink, and this is red because it's more pink. So this one is like a sunset. And it's inside, it's pretty much the same. So this is perfect for like holidays, summer vibes, you know, going to the beach and wanting to write while you're on the beach, for instance, or just going on a little trip, like for a weekend, writing all your poetry, anything like that. And I had a llama one, which was my favorite, but that one is gone. Oh no, it's here. Here it is. So this is my favorite. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I painted all around it. I think it's really, really cute. So these are, again, all available in my Etsy store. This next one is a little bit of a monster. It's absolutely huge. It's my jumbo Shabby Chic junk journal. It's 500 pages and I've decorated a lot. The cover, this is all handmade sewing and decorating. And these are made by Lyon artists here. And then I made all the dangles, of course. There's some more embroidery here and some more here at the back everywhere. And inside is really, really cute. Very pink, of course, very vintage. I've used a lot of vintage images, a lot of shabby chic, and of course, a lot of lace. This was my idea. I really wanted to make one like this. I'm not going to show you all 500 pages, but know that there's some avocado dye here that are also available in my Etsy store. I've made a lot of classic pockets with lace and trims. I've used a lot of pages from books also that really talked to me and that I really wanted to include in this journal. So this is a huge one. I have 2 jumbo junk journals. The other one I will show here is in a shop. So if you are interested, I will go and get it.
It's a vintage wedding junk journal. I used some beautiful lace on the cover and I made these beautiful little beads as a dangle, and you can also find a lot of vintage pictures in it, all pretty bohemian. I also use a lot of vintage paper inside, and of course a lot of lace. I actually use very vintage lace that I got from my grandmother, but I mean, everything is so beautiful. I really love this journal, and I think it would be beautiful for a wedding, like a livre d'or, where people say if they like the wedding and stuff.
Up next, we have my Cosmos and Astronomy series. Of these, I made, I believe, 10. I only have these 5 left here. So I had a lot of fun making those. These are on normal notebooks, you know, like this. And I just made the cover, but I had a lot of fun. And I really enjoyed making these covers. And these are all 23 euros. So that's $28.69. And then I have these 2 small ones, which are both 12 euros, and that's $17.21. And this is the tiny one with the moon, and then we have a small one with the sun, and the inside is unlined paper, and there's always this little strap there. Up next, we have my little desert series. So I did this during the summer. It was getting really hot here in Lyon, and I really wanted to do something about the Amazigh culture in the Sahara and like Morocco and stuff. So I really wanted to picture that, and I made 5 journals. I only have these 3 left. So there's this first one, which is called Amazigh. So that's the name of the culture. They all have these beautiful apparent sewing of the pages, which I never do. And this one, I all sewed everything, and it's really decorated. So these are 100 euros. So that's $137, and they are 100 pages. This is a digital kit I made, and then this is more of me decorating with another digital kit with all like images of the culture and things that you can use. And these are digital kits that I made with the actual page that you can choose just as such, just printed out with beautiful images. And I had so much fun. And then here again, I just dyed all the pages yellow, a little bit like the desert. So picture yourself going into the Sahara the next time you go with this journal. I think everyone is going to be so jealous. This is the second one. And I absolutely love my little dangle here with the dromedary. So I just put it inside to be protected. And you do have a little pocket with a lot more things to decorate your junk journal. All of it from my digital kits. I really like this and how it looks exactly like dunes in the Sahara. Have you been to the Sahara? Have you heard of the Amazigh culture? And this last one is called Sahara. And here I have a simpler dangle that I really love with some stone beads as well. And inside is the same with a little dangle here on the side and the same yellow pages. Then we have this one. I really like the story behind this journal. I call it like an ugly journal because I have a lot of people who tell me, oh, your journals are too nice. I don't want to, you know, write in them. I'm afraid of making like a whole mess of them. So I made an ugly one so that you have to decorate it and you have to make it beautiful. So for this, I use 100% upcycling stuff. So it's all made out of waste. These are old bags from deliveries. Of course, I made sure there was no grease or anything like this. And there's also these, for instance, is from like packaging, and it's got this texture. I just love it. And then we have more pages like this, and there's also pages from envelopes. I wanted to use brown, not loved, unloved paper, and this is the result. So I made 2 of these. I actually had one that was sold, and another person asked me for the exact same one, but with a brown cover so that she could decorate the cover. So I kind of had 2 of them sold, and I have this one left with an apparent binding here and some threads here that you can decorate as well if you like. And this is 40 euros or $57. Then I made a few organizers. So this one, tiny little blue one, they all have little pockets here. They're all transparent, so pretty hard to see. I hope you see them. This one has 20 pages in total with very blue, green, and yellow pages. It's 30 euros and $34.43. Then we have this one, which is all about these beautiful vintage cover here made with this beautiful cloth textile that I put onto our cover here. This is an organizer as well, so there's 20 pages all with these pockets over here. And this one is 30 euros, the same price, or $34.43, free delivery of course. And then we have my Thornbird Wildlife Organizer. I really like it. This is more complicated. This is 50 euros. Oops, it's the wrong way. Because I've put a lot of pockets. I mean, all these pages have just loads of pockets. There's 24 pages in total, so that's plenty for you to put anything. It could be like postage stamps, or from you, your ephemera, vintage ephemera. It could be pretty much anything. I use mine to put pages that I stamp with my own little silicone stamps, and then I use those to just put everywhere in my creations. So this is my Thornburn one, and it's 50 euros or $57.38. And then we have my A4 conference folder, which is 50 euros. So it should be $57 as well. And here you open it, like there's 4 folds. So the first fold starts with this pocket here, and then there's another really big pocket here, then more places to put stuff. And then we have these pockets, more pockets, and again, guess what? Another pocket. So this was my first time making this kind of book. So it's still available in my Etsy store, and it's really fun. I would like to make another one. And this is it for all my journals, you guys. I'm so happy I've shared them with you. Again, if you like them, please send me a message. Don't hesitate to just comment, like, subscribe, so that you know of all my other tutorial videos and everything else that I publish. Your help and support is always super appreciated. I really, really appreciate all you guys' help. Thank you so much for watching and staying here until the end with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!